Folks, what's up? Welcome to the motherfucking Scotty P Show. Coming at you from sunny Cienega, California, 2788 Studios up in the executive suite. Season 4 is right around the corner, so we got to finish Season 3. Even though Season 3 of the football finished about 7 months ago, I'm solo today. We ain't got the motherfucking crew. I don't often do a show by myself and would say, praise be, in her Rendrog robotic voice. Also, Stu doesn't let me get the executive suite when I'm by myself unless nothing else going on or it's something that's very important. And this one is important. Why is this one important? Because I'm in my victory mode, my boy. I done won them scrimps. Oh, I won them scrimps. Now, I'm going to hang this up right back here for the rest of the show so y'all can motherfucking see it. But right now, we got to get into the show. So, Woozy, white boy, bring them scrimps on in.
What it do? This is Alabama's own Woozy White Boy, and y'all tuned in to the Scotty P Show.
You dig?
So let's get into what this is. A celebration of me. A celebration of my beautiful, brilliant football mind. A celebration of my picks each week. A celebration of my bravery and confidence in those underdog picks. My bravery and confidence in my Miami Dolphins picks. A celebration of my knowledge. The knowledge that I was trying to kick to each and every one of these fools each week. Obviously, they didn't listen enough. But they're from Ohio, West Virginia, Venice Beach. Me, myself, I'm from the great state of Alabama, home of football. So let's celebrate me, the OG champion. The first time, two-time champion. And I'm a champ of a lot of things. Flicking Vic's beans, one of them. And while we're celebrating, let me share with y'all why I am the champion. It ain't because of how I started this year, because week 1 of season 1 and season 2, I was 4-0. I went undefeated the first 2 weeks in season 1. I didn't do so this past year. And the coffee man was tied up with me after 1 week. You know why? Because he chose them damn Detroit Lions over the Chiefs. So I fell behind early and had to work my way back up. So week 11, me, Coffee Man, Vicky Kicks, all tied up at 27-7. Week 12, we kick him out that motherfucker. It's just me and Vic. Week 13, Jen's favorite number, I kick Vic out of there. I'm 1 game ahead of her. I'm 2 or 3 over Phil. Phil's down way at the bottom by this point. But week 14 is where I really took control over this shit. And why? Because there was 2 games that we picked that all 3 of them took a team. I took the other team. First one, Dallas Cow bitches over them fly Eagles fly. They all were flying, but they ain't end up flying. Them Cow Cooters fucked them up. So I won that game. What's the second game, you say? What is the second game, you say, sir? The second game was the Buffalo Bills and Kansas City Chiefs. Rematch of a bunch of AFC championships that we've seen. Great games, great quarterback play. All-time great games, all-time great quarterback plays. 13 seconds, don't you remember? Well, the Chiefs were down with about 2 minutes left. They're driving the ball. All of a sudden, Mahomes hit Kelsey over the middle. Kelsey's about to get tackled. He improvises it. He throws it back to Tony. Tony takes it for a motherfucking touchdown. Again, the Chiefs break the Bills' heart. But they didn't. And Tony, who caught the goddamn touchdown, was lined up offsides, never checked with the refs, lined up offsides. They call that back. Chiefs end up losing. Oh, I remember Victoria jumping on the table in Down Park. It was her, me, and D-Train jumping on the table, talking all that shit. Then it got called back. Anyway, Chiefs went on to lose that. Those 2 games put me in that upper stratosphere that nobody else ever caught me. I done won the whole motherfucking game. Square it up. That's me. Season over. Give me them screams. I also picked the Dolphins a bunch of times when they didn't. That's what helped me win. Actually, that's some bullshit. That actually hurt me. The Dolphins only beat one team with the winning record, and that was them Dallas Cowboys who beat them Eagles, as I was previously saying about 30 seconds ago, to help me win this whole competition. So the Dolphins held me back. Even with that, even with going with my heart every week, I still won. I still am the victor of the Season 3 Scrimps, baby. And as much as this is a victory show, and it is a motherfucking victory show, this show's about all of us, man. I couldn't have done the show without them. I didn't do the show without them, except a couple times I did the show without them. But normally, I ain't do the show without these. These are my motherfucking homies, man. So let me give some big what's up to them. Phil is the co-creator of the show. Sits right there every fucking week. Matter of fact, he's really the creator of the show. So if you hate this show and think it's sorry, you can blame him for that shit. He's the first person to take the show international. Dude was over there recording episodes for us in Greece and Italy. Putting stickers all up in Greece and Italy for us. That's right, we worldwide. This dude's talented. I've seen him paint a whole bathroom with nothing but a box of wine and a hole saw. The man who knows how to piss Jen off. You know what I'm talking about, Jen. Trying to spell Eagles when the Super Bowl's on. Don't do that, boy. You get your ass the fuck up out of the bar and go to the fucking Eagles bar. I'm just quoting Jen on that one. Vicky Kicks, the matriarch, my artist. Our artist. The woman who took a spot and a microphone before we were even wearing shades on this show. The second or third best pair of green eyes that has ever been on this set. I say second and third because I feel like maybe YB's second and she's third, maybe vice versa. But I mean, I'm obviously number one. I mean, like the Nelly song. Woozy White Boy. That's right. The motherfucker who drops our music. The one who comes on and says, this is Alabama's own Woozy White Boy. And you're tuned into the Scotty P Show. You dig? That's right. That dude's goddamn put our music out from the beginning, man. So big love, and big what's up.
What's up?
To Woozy White Boy. YB's always going to get a holler. YB is always going to get a big
what's up?
He started the show with us, man. That's the dude when we were downstairs and we were doing layup drills, man. We were practicing on the microphones. We didn't even have videos yet. It was just us two, the microphones, and the computer. And then we started recording videos, and there was just a blank wall. It was just our fucking eggshell white, whatever color that is, wall. And then one time we put up a black sheet behind it, and then it was like, oh, man, maybe we should get a logo. And that's when we painted that. That's when Vic painted that shit. And, man, talking about doing the layup drills, talking about when Danny Green missed that three and we had to put up the champagne celebration for the Lakers championship because this sorry-ass miss. I'm going back to that. YB ain't got to be here no more, man. YB is off in Arizona with his wife, and they are the leaders of a church now, man. So he doesn't have to have a seat at the table anymore. His seat is forever secured. His microphone is forever secured. His spot is forever secured. My boy has his own corner over there. Christian's corner. Who else has a motherfucking corner? Only him. And he showed up last year. He showed up on season 2, episode 4. Check that out. We went over there in Mission Bay. Check it out. Cool ass episode. So YB forever ingrained here. The Cricket Man. The Coffee Man. You gotta say what's up to Coffee Man. Big what's up to Coffee Man.
What's up?
This dude was asked to step in a spot and to talk about something he doesn't even know nothing about and doesn't even care about. And he took it in stride, and he was like, fuck yeah, I'll be there. And that dude was here every time I ever asked him to be here. But he wasn't here every time that he said he was going to be here. He was here every time I asked him, but there was times I didn't ask him, and he said he was going to be here, and he wasn't here. And that's how he received his epithet, the Cricket Man. That dude showed up, though, man. Hey, he would hit Mexico before we did the show, go do some Caesar salad with Jay or Tony or whoever, man. Come back across, bring us some Mexican cheese to throw on them tacos that we was getting from right down the street. Oh, hooked it up. Also, the Coffee Dog, the Cricket Man, hooked us up with these. So anytime you saw those on the back of our chairs, that comes from him. So he is always loved, man. He sits right here as well. He took YB's spot. Cricket Man, big dog. Roo. And then I got to give some thanks to a couple of the fans, man. You know, the number one fan of the show, Miss Jennifer Lynn, my lady. Mr. Dose himself, Mr. Two Syllables, the number 2 fan of the show, the dude whose teams lost 2 times to the Kansas City Chiefs in the Super Bowl the past 4 years. We talking about Kyle. I always loved Kyle. And then, of course, my personal number 1 fan. She knows who she is. I don't know if she watches the show anymore. And then Cousin Billy, big Bengals fan. Cousin Billy, thanks for watching the show. And my boy Nobe, big Nobe. Matter of fact, we're headed out at the end of next month to Arizona to kick it for Nobe's birthday. I know some of the Huntsville homies going to be there too. Can't wait to do that shit. So big what's up to all them, man. And of course, I got to give my love to everybody who works behind the scenes. Eddie, Cameron, Mike, the tech guy, Stu, Ward, my homie T. I mean, damn, without them motherfuckers, this show ain't nothing. It's just some dumbasses behind the microphones, and we got real motherfuckers behind the camera. So big what's up to all them.
What's said?
And how could you not give a big what's up to Toby Dog? Roo, roo, roo. Toby's a big dog, man. What you talking about? You see him every episode. You see him every pool party we throw. You see him every beach party we throw. That dude's everywhere. Every time we've gone out on the city, Toby came with us. Check it out. Number 1 roller right there. And we can't do the victory show without giving some big what's ups to the Chiefs. Back-to-back Super Bowl champions. Man, I know Martin and Cindy going to love this. Jen's going to love this. Mel's going to love it. Victoria May Kay's going to love it. And you know Michelle Jeezy, a.k.a. Michelle G. Spot, is going to love this one, man. Not just anyone gets a quote about you put up in the studio. That comes from Jen, the number 1 fan of the show. Who's your quarterback bitch? Yeah, I just hit the microphone and it almost fell, but it didn't, and I'm back on the game. So what's up? Got to give a big what's up to Pat Mahomes. Cool-ass dude. Got to give a big what's up to Miss Pfizer. Mr. Pfizer. That fake-ass relationship. All to get votes for Joe Beasy. Now it's Mamala. Oh, fuck. We ain't going to get started on that shit. They fucking suck. Another show, another time, another episode. Chris Jones. Big what's up to Chris Jones.
What's said?
That boy got paid. Oh, he was having fun. He was having fun at the parade. And at the end, when he got done talking, after all the dudes had to hold him from falling off the stage, he let out a big old, woo! That dude sounded like me at the end of week 18 of season 2 and the Super Bowl of season 2. That's how much of his voice was out. That's how much of my voice was out as we were doing them episodes. That's when we had the cops called on us. Another story. We'll tell you all that some other time. You know, it's a wellness check. Andy Reid. Big what's up to Andy Reid.
What's said?
Great coach. Great relationship with his players. Great relationship with his quarterback. But I love how he had a play called Corn Dog. It reminds me of one of my coaches back in the day. One of my favorite coaches, man. His name was Ted Billups. He was an awesome dude. He was funny. He knew the game. He made practice fun for us. He made the game fun for us. We had a fun team. A lot of good times. And I remember having some plays called pepperoni and a play called cheeseburger. And so when I heard Andy Reid did something called Corn Dog, I was like, oh, he stole from Ted, man. So Ted Billups, love you, dog. Mike, Sonny, Jeff, love y'all too, man. Big what's up to the Billups family. It just reminded me of that. Isaiah Pacheco. That dude runs the ball angrily. And not like he's just angry at you or angry at life. He looks like he's angry at the ground. Love watching that dude play. And if you go and read his story on why he runs the ball so angry, what made him start running the ball that way so angrily, then you will also love the way he plays the game. You'll come to understand some shit that he went through and probably still goes through to this day because you don't get over that type of shit. I love that dude. One of my favorite. My favorite Kansas City Chief right now is Harrison Butker, though, Because that dude be speaking some truth. T-R-U-F. Truth. The shit that he spoke when he was at that college, that Christian college. I'm not going to quote it. Go back and listen to it. How heartfelt he was. I loved it. I loved his speech. Speak that truth, big dog. Don't let these bullshitting ass motherfuckers talk you down. That shit was some real shit. We love you for that. Some real fucking Americans and some real grown ass men and some real grown ass women love the shit that you were speaking at that. Always speak that truth, big dog. And then Mecole Hardman. Mecole Hardman. That dude caught the game-winning touchdown. So big what's up to Mecole.
Was said.
Now let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. I gave Vicky Kicks $20 when she was going to Vegas for the Super Bowl. Her and Kim heading out there, hanging with Clarissa. Hey, big what's up to Kim and Clarissa.
Was said.
She was going out there. I gave her $20. I said, put it on 12 red, because 12 is my favorite number, and red is one of my favorite colors right now. I said, here's $20. Put it on 12 red. Man, she Joey Tribbiani'd the fuck out of me. You know that episode of Friends where Joey's going out to Vegas to shoot his movie, and Ross gives him some money and tells him to put it on something, and Joey says, you got it, man. And then he looks at Chandler, and he puts the money in his pocket and shakes his head no. That's what Victoria did to me. Who knows? She would have put that money on 12 red. I might have won a good bit of cheddar. But she didn't. She took my little $20. But Mecole Hardman scored that last touchdown of the Super Bowl. What number does Mecole wear? 12. What color was Mecole Hardman wearing during the Super Bowl? Red. Goddamn right, 12 red. I might not have won that money, but I told her 12 red, and that's what won the motherfucking Super Bowl for him. So big what's up to him, and not a big what's up to Victoria just off of that moment only, motherfucker. But this ain't about the Chiefs. This episode ain't about the Chiefs, even though they won the Super Bowl. I won the scrimp bet. Way more important. I'm going to celebrate this shit. We going to light that victory blunt. And to quote my homeboy Greedy, who was quoting the homie Johnny Drama, victory! So I'm going to smoke this blunt and let y'all know season 4 is a week away. I hope you enjoyed this episode. All y'all. Hope all y'all enjoyed it. And by all y'all know how many people I mean, don't you? I mean them millions. And millions of them Scotty P Show fans all around Kansas City. We love y'all. Too bad you ain't winning a third title. You better not run into them Miami Dolphins in these playoffs, Jen. You know what I'm talking about. So for one last time in season 3, Woozy White Boy, play that funky music.